everyone, this is the card we're going to make this week. I call it a tag card because it has a beautiful little tag in the top here. Now I hope you like it. It's using the new papers from the new 2020 catalogue, and it's called Floral Essence, and they are absolutely gorgeous papers. I would call them like a Monet kind of look on them. They are just absolutely gorgeous papers, and I can't wait to use them all. So that's what they are. I've only got half my pack left. I've used the rest of them already. So this is the card. We're going to use these stamp sets. We're going to use the Healing Hugs, because I'm actually changing my sayings on these. I'm going to use this new stamp set called Free as a Bird just for this flower. This is a beautiful stamp set. We'll play with this again. And we're going to go back to the Floral Essence, which actually is part of the suite for the same paper. And we're going to use the flower and the leaf punch in that one. So, okay, so let's see what we need for this card. For this card, we're going to need a card base that measures 5 7/8 by 8 1/4. We're going to need 2 layers that measure 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. We're going to need an insert layer that measures 5 3/8 by 3 5/8, and a piece of designer paper that measures 5 3/8 by 3 5/8. A strip of designer paper that measures 1 inch by 5 3/8, and then a tag which measures 2 inches by 3 1/4 inches, and then we just need some green, blue and white for stamping and finishing off our decoration. So we're going to start by doing our scoring, and we're going to score our main card, whoops, which way over I put that, and our designer series paper. So I'll bring my scoreboard in, and we're going to score this card at, on the long side, at 4 1/8 inches. Okay, that's that done. Ooh. And now I'm going to bring in my diagonal scoreboard. Now if you don't have a diagonal scoreboard and you can't purchase this anymore, you will just need to mark on your short side at the 1 inch mark, and then again on your oh my goodness, I can't think, long side at let's turn that over, 2 3/4 mark. Alright, and that will bring you, you will just draw then a line from there down to that. Okay, so, oh, what happened there, I don't know, I did 2 lines. Okay, alright, so that's all the scoring we're going to do, and we're then going to just round this one corner, which is up in this triangle piece. So we're going to pop this in our corner rounder, and we're going to just round that corner, and then we're going to turn that down like so. So that that stays down, I'm going to put a glue dot on that end. So I'll pop a little glue dot on there and turn that down like so. Alright, so that's that piece done, and we've also scored our main card, and we'll fold and burnish that at the same time. Okie doke, so that's that piece done. We're going to then, on our insert, we're going to put our piece of strip down this side here. This makes it easier for when you're doing your stamping to know that you've got your stamping in the right place. So that's the main reason for doing it at the beginning. So we'll pop that down this side here. See what I'm doing off. I hope I haven't got my head in the screen. Okay, that's that piece done. And we are going to use our tag top punch for making the top of our punch, so tag. So we're going to do that first up. and then we can get that punch out of the way. And we're going to round the corners on the bottom of this one as well. So that is all done, ready to go. Okay, and before we actually do any other stamping on here, we're actually going to do what I call dipping. So I'm using Petal Pink, and this is what this colour here is, Petal Pink. So I'm using Petal Pink ink, and I'm going to just dip the edge of my card all the way around, just so that it takes that white stark edge off of the card. Can you see that? It's just subtle. It's not enough to be anything wow factor or whatever, but I just love it. So while I've got that open, I might as well stamp my flowers again, and as I say, I'm using the same flowers we used the previous week. So, and I'm stamping in Petal Pink. Oops. So I've stamped. Oops. A bit sticky on there. Stamped my flowers in Petal Pink. So let's close that up, and I'm going to use crushed curry for the centre. So I'm just going to pop that on this same piece of card so that we can stamp that. That's stamped out of the way, and that's all the coloured stamping except for the leaves, which I might as well do the leaves at the same time on this colour piece. And they're now done. Where is my leaf? So that's my leaves done as well. Whoops, pop that over there. Okay, so pop that out of the way. So they're all sitting there just waiting. So, excuse me, we need to stamp on our insert, our tag, and our other piece of scrap white, and we're going to stamp in memento for all the rest of it. So we're going to start by stamping on our scrap piece of white, and we're going to stamp Get Well Soon, and that is from the Healing Hugs stamp set. Oops, excuse me, how rude. Then we're going to stamp Wishing You, and I can't even read what that says. Let me see what it says now. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery. So we're going to stamp that, and we're going to make sure we got it up the right way on our insert. Oh wow, that looks gorgeous. I love that font on that. And we're also going to stamp the flower from the Free as a Bird stamp set on the top and the bottom there. And then we're going to stamp on our tag that says Sending You Healing Hugs. So make sure I've got that up the correct way. And we're going to stamp that close to the top. And then we're going to stamp this flower again down the bottom. Okay, so that's all our stamping done now. So we are going to now colour in using our blender pen, and this is in the Petal Pink as well. So I'm just colouring in the flowers just with the dark Petal Pink. I'm not doing any shading, just colouring in my flowers. Oops, don't forget this one. Okay, and now we're going to use our 1 3/4 inch punch just to punch out, circle punch to punch out our Get Well Soon. And then in our blue piece of scrap we are going to punch a 2 inch square circle Oh, ouch, squashed my finger as well. To sit on the top of that. Oh, that hurt. Alright, so now we're going to put it all together. So wherever I've done with it all, here we go. So we're going to put our insert onto our one of our pieces of coloured paper, cardstock, and then we're going to put our designer series paper on the other one. But we're only going to put our tape or glue around the edge here because we want to be able to pop our tag in the top. So that's done like that. So we're going to stick this onto the front of the card. Like so. And we're going to put our insert in as well. This is actually quite a quick card to make. So that's our insert in, and it just looks so beautiful. We're going to stick our tags together, our circle tags, and then we're going to pop them up onto some foam pads here. Oops, that goes stuff all over the floor. And then we're going to just punch out our leaves and our flower. And a little circle for the middle of the flower. Oops. Okay, so we're going to then give our flowers a bit of dimension here with just rubbing them in the middle of the flower just to give them some height. And now we can finish putting it all together. So we're going to use a glue dot. Oops. On the back of one flower and offset them with the other flower like we did before, and then we're going to put our little middle on our flower. Whoops. Pop him in the middle of the flower like so, and we're going to put another foam pad on the back. This time I've got a smaller one for there, and we're going to pop that onto the front of the card here, and we're going to put some smaller glue dots onto the back of the leaves like we did last time, and pop that in here. And we'll pop our little saying on the bottom. So we've got get well soon, and we're going to pop that down the bottom here. And then we're going to put some ribbon, whichever I've done with it. I've got some ribbon here. This is from the tea room ribbon combo. Unfortunately, and very sadly, this is going as well. This is in very vanilla and copper. So it's just really gorgeous ribbon. I absolutely love it. So I'm sad to see it go. This is my second bundle of this ribbon. Oh, come on, get in there. So we're going to pop that through the top of the, and then trim off the ends. And pop that in there. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? How gorgeous is that card? And it's an absolutely lovely card for someone who's unwell. So get well soon. Wishing you a quick and complete recovery, and then sending you healing hugs. Now how gorgeous is that one? There's the original one, which I said sending well wishes your way, and this one says it's a beautiful day, and inside it says thinking of you. But other than that, the words are different, but the card is the same. I hope you like this week's card. Thank you for popping by again, and I'm sure we could make that into a beautiful birthday card or whatever you would like to see it done as. But as I've got a few people that are unwell in my family and friends, so I'm going to be sending these off to them. So bye for now.